Guys, let me tell you something. Every woman has got one guy who's gonna give her a booty call and she's gonna drop everything she's doing and she's gonna go. If a man raises his hand at you once and you forgive him, he's gonna do it again. If a man cheats on you once and you forgive him, he's gonna do it again. If a man insults you once and you forgive him, he's going to do it again because he knows what he has to do to get you to forgive him.
How many pairs of shoes do you have?
Hey, many. I get shoes every single day. He's the nicest person. If he comes to Nairobi, I host him. He's my boy for whatever he wants from me. I'm his boy for life. Yeah.
And I know you know his secrets. And right now people are talking about his girlfriend. Do you know her?
Yes.
What's her name? And
you ask him. You ask him.
Call him and I call him and
just call him and ask him. He'll tell you. Harmona is my boy. Diamond is my boy.
Yeah.
Huda. I love Huda Monroe.
Ooh. Hello and welcome to Mpasho. My name is Kalondu Musime, and of course, always when you see me, you see an exclusive interview about to go down. I'm excited because I'm seated next to the best radio personality. Please give it up for the one and only Maina Kageni.
What's up, girl? Mambo?
What's up?
Give me some love. How you doing?
I'm good.
I was so jealous you never interviewed me.
Hey,
Done everyone except me.
It is a long story. First, because I'm scared and so many other reasons.
Why are you scared? Why are you scared? Kwa nini?
No, I am not.
Now don't be.
Yes.
Sasa niambie.
Since
Me, I love your work, by the way.
Thank you so much.
I've always followed all your lives, everything. Your interviews, you guys are doing a great job. And it's nice to be here.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Maina, let me tell you, Maina.
You.
when the very first time, like not even the very first time, when you hear everybody saying, let me tell you, Maina, it's all in the memes and everything. Yes. What does that tell you about your brand?
Wow, it means we communicate. It means we talk and we understand each other. Yeah. And it's a real privilege.
Yeah.
It's not something that happens to everyone. So I'm very grateful. Because I think I've got the best audience ever.
Yeah.
And they are the most fun people ever. Even when they have their Christmas parties, they send me pictures and videos and I say, I just wish I was there.
Yeah.
And one day I'm going to come to some of your parties this year. That's one of my big things I want to do this year.
Yeah. I want those hoodies that are written, Maina Kageni is my friend. Yes, I want those ones.
I've got so many of those. Mm-hmm. So actually what I can do, why don't I get you for yourself? And I can get you 10 to give away.
Woo! That is amazing. All our fans, umesikia. So be good to us.
10 hoodies and 10 t-shirts. Then you give them away the way you want.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Because I thought you'd tell me, we are selling this. But are you selling?
I don't sell them. I never sell them. I make them and give them away as thank yous to anyone I meet. Yeah, if I meet and someone wants one, I always have some.
Yeah.
So they're not for sale to make money for anything. They're tokens of saying thank you so much for the love.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's amazing. What time do you wake up?
4:30. Kufungua macho?
Yes.
4:30.
4:30.
4:30 a.m. I'm up. Prepare. Leave home at about 5. I'm here by like 5:15. There's no traffic at that time. Yeah. Prepare for the show. Look at the papers, see what's happening, anything we need to discuss. I talk to my co-host via WhatsApp, see what we need to do. Start the show at 6. Yeah. 10 o'clock I'm done. Then I go to Maina Kageni Limited, which is now basically the hustle. Because you can never ever depend on a salary. And I keep telling people that if COVID taught a lot of Kenyans something, is that you never depend on a salary. You've got to have another income stream for you to be able to have a chance at achieving your dreams. Great. So after 10, I go on to my own biasharas. If it's an easy day, I'll go play golf. Or go meet up with friends. But then I'm home. I like being home by about 4:30, because at 4:45 Judge Judy begins, and I'm not missing Judge Judy. I'll watch Judge Judy until 7:10. Then I'll just watch TV. 9 o'clock I must watch 9 o'clock news, because then I must see what people have talked about the whole day. So normally after 9 o'clock news, if there's football, I'll watch football. Sometimes if it's Champions League, you're talking about now sleeping at 1 a.m. But 4:30 must wake up. Yeah.
But normally when there's not much to do, what time do you sleep?
If there's no football, 11. Yeah. If there's no football, then after the news, I'll read. Because I think it's important for someone to read every day or to watch something informative. Movies are great, but that's all fiction. You need to get documentaries, and they're all over documentaries that tickle your intelligence and make you start thinking in different ways. So I must make sure I either watch something or I read something.
That's very important. And one thing people have been asking themselves, how much Maina Kageni spends in a day?
It depends. There are days, but there are two kinds of spending. There is spending on my clients, my personal clients, which is a business expense. Ama there is sherehe. If it's a sherehe day, there is really no limit. It can be anything. It can be, I might go and find it's my friends who are buying, and I spend nothing. Sometimes it's my turn, especially when my friends from America come, because when I go there, they take care of me. So here I take care of them. Then, so December, you find it's very easy for me to spend even 100 G's a day. It can get to that level. But there are friends of mine who would not give up for anything. Because when I go there with money, I come back with money from America. I never spend my own money in America. So when they come here for Christmas, I know, a problem, lakini ni shida nzuri. Ni shida poa.
How many years now in radio?
This is my 22nd year.
Woo! Over 2 decades. How has it been?
It's rewarding. It didn't even feel like it's that long. It's every day is not the same. That's what I love about radio. There is no 2 days that are the same. So I love being able to interact with my callers and just hear what people are saying and doing and meeting them physically outside. I love my co-host. I think I'm blessed with the best co-host anyone could ever wish for in radio. I'm in a great environment where I work according to what my limits are. And it's very rewarding. Going out there, making business contacts because of the platform I'm sitting on. So it's never the same. I even look back and said, what do you mean to 20 years? How could it be 20 years? Yeah.
What do you love about Kageni?
He's just the funniest guy ever. He's got a way of looking at life that is just unlike anything you've ever seen with anyone. And it's that spontaneity that he's got that I just love, and his freshness and the way he reacts to things. He thinks on his feet, and it just makes life so easy and so wonderful to live. And it's a blessing, a big, big blessing, and I pray for him every day.
Maina, you are the best we have when it comes to radio. And it's true, very much true. What mistakes do you see radio presenters doing?
Not being themselves. They try and be things they're not. And that's always a problem. It's not the easiest thing, but it's something you need to learn very quickly to be yourself. You need to know who you're talking to. What are they going through in their lives? How are you relating to that? Because it's very easy for radio presenters to live in a bubble. Because you live in a studio where you don't see your audience. You're paid a lot of money, so it's easy to become detached from your audience. So it's easy to go astray. And it's not about going to flaunt. It's knowing who they are and what's happening in their lives. How can you add value? If you're not going to add value, add happiness. So it's just knowing, be yourself. A listener will tell when you're faking it. It's an instinctive thing. It's a personal relationship. Just like you've got people who, when you're around you and they are faking it, you tell.
Yes.
A listener tells. So just be yourself, and most importantly, have fun. Yeah.
If you're not gonna add value, add happiness. Wow.
Add happiness.
Woo, wisdom. Hey, I'm telling you. Wisdom will come to kill you.
Yeah.
And also, let's talk about, people like me being obsessed by Maina and Kageni in the morning. Do you ever get offended when we, the listeners, call you, refer to you as a woman rep?
No. It's a great thing. Because the who's spoken for ladies ever. I mean, ever, really. No one. Society is still so skewed towards the guys.
Yeah.
Until today. Are you with me?
Yeah.
If you're a single mother and you want to take your child on holiday, you can't get a visa without permission from the father. It's crazy. I mean, there's some things that just don't make sense. But a Kenyan woman is strong.
Yeah.
Because she's gonna suck anything thrown her way up.
Yeah.
She's gonna give her world to her children. She's gonna work hard at her career. And that's women that are succeeding.
Yeah.
Because the odds are so stacked against them.
Yeah.
And I have fun
Yeah.
when we talk to them. Yeah.
Wow. And of course, I asked about the mistakes, and you told me you need to be yourself. Any other tips when it comes to radio presenting?
Be prepared. You need to know what you're doing before you do it. There's some presenters who, when they start talking, you can tell where they're going with this, and you can feel they don't really know, and they are hoping. It's like feeling around in the dark, hoping to hit the light switch.
Yeah.
Being prepared is everything.
Yeah.
When you work with someone, as long as I've worked with Kageni, you understand his spontaneity. So I know he's gonna kill that. So I don't worry about that. I just have to worry about the rest. I've got clients. Have I prepared? Am I disseminating the information correctly? Have my audience understood what this client wants consumed out there? It's just being prepared. If you make mistakes on there are mistakes you make on air. And they're there.
Yeah.
You move on. Who doesn't make mistakes? But not being prepared is the worst thing you can ever do to yourself as a radio presenter. Yeah.
Would you ever say you've had a worst day on radio?
Wow. Have I ever had a worst day? Yes. When we've got system failures. There are times I don't have, my phone lines aren't working, or the system hangs, and it's a feel-good Friday, and I've got to reboot the system, and it's gonna take 4 hours, and I just have to leave the studio at 7 and go away. Yeah, so it's when I don't get to execute the show as expected by my listeners. Then you feel like umewaibia. Yeah.
You've had so many stories on radio. You've had so many calls. What was the craziest story you've had?
Oof, many. Oh my God. I'll have to get you some audio. You know my producer, Stan. Tell him just to get you. Every day there's something that's happening. Nothing surprises me anymore. And in the economic times you are living in, desperation can take anyone anywhere. What I've learned from this show is never judge. Never ever judge. Because you don't know what that person has gone through before they did what they did. And that's the one big lesson this career has taught me. Never ever ever judge. Not a suicide. Not a depressed person. Not extreme measures. Never judge. Yeah.
Do you ever learn from, your listeners, these people that call you to give you the experience?
Yes. A lot. I learn a lot from them. If there's one thing I've learned is not just not to judge, but also perseverance. And in a relationship. But if you can't persevere, don't get into one. Imagine don't get into one. Me, I've learned, I've had. And me, I don't have that perseverance. Another thing that I've realized is very valuable is freedom. But you can't have too much of that in a relationship. So if you can't persevere and you love your freedom too much, we kaa peke yako. By the way, usisumbuane, Musisumbuane na mtu.
Yeah.
Perseverance and freedom. If you don't have perseverance and you love your freedom, gonna have a problem. Yeah.
You cannot persevere and you love your freedoms. That's why you're alone.
I can decide on a Friday morning at 11 a.m. I'm going to Dar es Salaam and I'll be there at 4 p.m. and I don't have to ask anyone for permission. It's the best feeling ever. Ever.
And you know, I just spoke to you about that and I just assumed, I said alone and I just assumed Maina Kageni is alone. Single forever.
It depends on what you call single.
What do you call?
Single is not having any sort of relationship. That's single.
Yeah.
Then you can be almost taken, but you're not taken.
Yeah.
There always interact with people that are different.
Yeah.
With me. There is no woman, and I've learned this again from my radio. Guys, let me tell you something. Every woman has got one guy who's gonna give her a booty call and she's gonna drop everything she's doing and she's gonna go. It's a fact.
Yeah.
So there are those. But those ones for Kanisa, Pete, Aruboy, Nadia. Hey.
Never.
That
one for
yeah, Digihota.
never.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Okay.
We live in a village now. The globe is a village. I can meet someone online who's in Los Angeles and I'm there next month.
And of course, it means that your show has, you know, taught you a lot of relationships, relationship things. Would you ever become like a relationship coach?
No.
Why?
Because I've got no experience. That's why I let the ladies talk and give each other their experiences. The best way you can learn is from experiences. I just facilitate. I just open the phone lines and encourage them. If he's been abusive, either physically or emotionally, I'll say leave. Because any sensible person will tell you leave. If a man raises his hand at you once and you forgive him, he's gonna do it again. If a man cheats on you once and you forgive him, he's gonna do it again. If a man insults you once and you forgive him, he's going to do it again because he knows what he has to do to get you to forgive him. So in any, if you're being abused, I always say leave. Men keep saying, we'll bring our wives there, Lion Place, but you have a lorry, take them all home. But it's true. There's some sensible advice, but there's some you can't give. By the time someone's been with someone for 25 years, there's something they know. So you just listen to their story and tell them, woo, you're strong. Endelea hapo. Kaa huko, bye. Yeah.
Because I hear you listen to some stories and you're like, yeah, I'm listening. Because
all you can do is listen. Don't advise. You just say, okay, I'm listening. What else do you do?
Nothing.
But for her, it's getting it off her chest. You know, women speak to blow off the pressure. Men drink. Women speak. So I let them speak. Simple. Yeah.
And Ati, now this is the year that you're retiring.
It's a wrap. This is a year. It's a wrap. It's time for now the other ones to come through. They're there.
Maina, you are serious? You're retiring this year?
I'm done.
The boss says no.
Yes.
Are they cool with it? Because anyway, at the end of the day, it's you.
You know, it's me. And also, they cannot say I've not given them all the years. Right? I've worked for Patrick Kako for 20 years. He can't say no. But I don't want to do other things.
No amount of, money can miakazi.
I want to go live abroad. I want to go experience certain things. I want to not work for at least 2-3 years. Just not work. Just go see the world. It's important because, and people always say, travel. money will come back, but time won't. So travel when you can. So I really want to go and see the world. If God can let me do that, I think it's time.
You're going to Miami?
I'm going to go all over the world.
All over the world.
Yeah.
But we know you have like a club in Miami. Is it like...
I'd like to go and do something in Miami.
Okay,
Miami is my favorite city. Yeah.
Not like the club business.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
And here you have a condo in Miami as well. What's the story behind it?
See about them. Kitambo. Yeah.
How much?
They were cheap. I think at that time, America was going through the economic crunch. So they were going for like the equivalent of about 6 million shillings. It was really very little. But they're now worth so much more. Because now the economy is picked up. Anytime an economy is failing and you've got cash, you're the king. Yeah. Always remember that. Anytime an economy is not doing well and you've got cash, you are the king. Yeah.
I am learning so much in this interview, Maina. Kwani how many properties?
Big investors invest in the worst possible economic times. Because things will get better. We're human beings. We work towards solutions. And when they do get better, they reap their rewards. It's common sense of investing. Yeah.
Maina, kwani how many properties are we talking about here?
Hey, here or there?
There.
They're their number.
Give us a number.
No, I won't give you an exact number. Their number. Here their number.
Woo! Where else? Just there and here.
They're here, Dar es Salaam.
Woo!
Yeah.
Okay.
Dar es Salaam is, I'd also like to settle there. Yeah.
How many in Dar es Salaam?
Their number.
Hey! So their number in there, we are talking about the US, here, Kenya, and Dar es Salaam, Tanzania.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Can we exchange our bank accounts, by the way, for just 1 second? We just what's your net worth?
I don't know. If you ask God, I'm a trillionaire in terms of God's favors. Yeah.
You guys, I'm talking to a trillionaire.
Trillionaire.
Yeah.
That's according to God's, in terms of being blessed. Yeah.
But are you then maybe a billionaire?
No.
A millionaire?
How much a billion is?
A lot.
It's a lot of money. A billion is 1,000 millions.
Yes.
Come on now. From a job.
Yeah. And
a paid job.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me. I don't care how much your boss loves you. He ain't gonna pay you enough to be his neighbor. You have to look for your money out there. But I'm happy.
Yeah, you're happy.
I'm content, yeah. If I need anything, I can get it. If those who are close to me need anything, I can get it for them. And I think that's all you can ask. Our problem is we need too much. And what kills us is we don't realize that what we have is actually enough. Our problem is the greed. And that's what kills us, because now we're obsessed about money. Until you're in a hospital bed where your health is on the line is when you realize how worthless money is. Whatever little you've got, gratitude is what we've got to be made of. It's one of my favorite quotes from T.D. Jakes, and he says something that I always live my life by. Until you can be thankful for that which is not enough, then what you have can never be multiplied into what is more than enough. Can't. If the only prayer you ever say as long as you live is thank you, it shall be enough. So always gratitude is a good thing, and I don't know why we don't embrace it. We complain there's no money, I'm broke. There's someone in the hospital who's a billionaire who'd give all that money to feel like you're feeling. It's a blessing. Oh, I'm broke. Oh, I can't do this. That same person who's complaining has not been sick in more than 10 years. If we think blessings are all material, then we don't know what a blessing is.
Wow. You guys, I keep telling you, the wisdom in here. But let's talk about Maina Kageni Limited. What does that do?
I do a lot of stuff. I'm part of a local tourism initiative called Tembea Tujenge Kenya. during COVID, we realized hotels are closing down. Icons like Norfolk shut down. Intercon shut down, never to reopen. It's sad. So we thought, let's get Kenyans traveling. Because by the time the foreigners come back, I mean, a lot of jobs would have been lost. So we got Kenyans traveling. I remember the target we were given by the government, because it's a government project, was to turn over at least 10,000 beds in year one. Year one ended last year in September, and we had turned over more than 36,000 beds. So Kenyans listened to us, and they traveled with friends and family, and they filled these hotels. And now we're seeing more business in hotels from Kenyans than the conventional overseas market, which is a big victory for me. Then, of course, I've got my own biasharas. Those ones range. There's nothing I can't get you. Nataka dashboard ya ndege? I'll get you. Hey! But there's nothing. It's trading. I'm a trader. Yeah. I'm a trader and I'm a marketer. So also talk to brands and I help market them or advise them on how to market their brands, and just pick up some loose coins whenever I can. Yeah.
Okay. So in case you want anything, just talk to Maina Kageni. He'll get it for you.
I'm not cheapo, but come.
He's not, it's true, he's not cheap. Let's talk about Tembea Tujenge Kenya. What's your best Kenyan destination?
Kenya is a wonderful country and beautiful. What can I say? Which one is the best? There are places which have got things you cannot imagine that they've got. Oltukai is one of the best hotels I've been to and areas because of Mount Kilimanjaro, and they're right on the foothills. And the crazy thing about that place is that the mountain is in Tanzania. So what they say is Tanzania may have the mountain, we've got the view. So I love Amboseli. Lamu you can never get enough of, but there are things happening in Bungoma. There's a place where 7 waterfalls come together. It's the most amazing scenic place you've ever been, and you can sit there. It's a beautiful place for lovers, for family, even for you to just go and sit and be one with nature. There are things I've seen in so many places, it's ridiculous. I love LD. LD has got the best nightlife in Kenya. Forget Nairobi. LD is just lit. Malindi, I love Malindi. But there are things I've seen everywhere. In Meru, I was in Kitui weekend ago. I was saying to Anna, what is in Kitui? People ask, what is there? Kingangi asked, what are you going to do in Kitui? I went and saw this rock. And what they've done, the guy who runs the area, is called Mumo, has realized it's a very steep rock. So what he has done is invested in a staircase. So you can actually take stairs all the way to the top, and it's probably the biggest plateau ever that stands at, I don't know, 1,000 feet. It's crazy. But the views from up there are ridiculous. There's so much to see in Kenya. I always tell Kenyans, just get into a car with your friends and in any direction, go. You can pull resources. Go. Do you know in our national parks, KWS have got lodges where you can pay as little as 300 shillings per person per night.
For real?
Yes. And you bring your own food, you bring your own drinks, they give you the accommodation, they give you security, you're right in the park. In all our national parks, KWS have got accommodation options.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Where you can get actually a 6-bedroom house and you pay the equivalent of 600, 500 per person per night. And you bring your food, bring your drinks. There's so much in this country. You don't need a lot of money to tour Kenya. No. But every time you travel, every time you buy something, airtime in a local kiosk, every time you buy a soda in a local kiosk, have a meal in a local cafe, sleep in a local hotel, you're keeping jobs alive. That's all we all need to do. Don't stay in Nairobi, spending 40 G's in one bar on a Friday. That money can take you and your family somewhere and to see things you've never seen.
And I know, just like me, so many Kenyans never knew about that particular fact. I am in shock.
Have you been to where the Kapenguria 6 were held in the Kapenguria? No. I don't know how you've not been. Go on a road trip. They were the sales where Kina Jomo Kenyatta were held. And Paul Ngei and all these guys built the Kakegia. Do you know the bowls they used to serve them porridge and have been preserved? Till today. The holes in the wall they used to communicate in have been preserved. It's a museum. It's a history lesson on its own. Take the kids there. Yeah. So wonderful. Go to Lake Turkana. Have you been to Turkana? No. Oh my God. Did you know? Do you know Lake Turkana has got a longer shoreline than the coast, the entire coast?
I did not know.
And there are clubs in Lodwar that are better than any club in Nairobi. And they are full every day. Yeah. Next road trip, go to Lodwar. Go to Lodwar.
Lodwar it is. Lodwar it is. How many pairs of shoes do you have?
Many. I get shoes every single day.
Why?
I don't know. I just have a lot of pairs of shoes. The ones I really like, I'll probably wear 3 times max.
So it means there are those that you've only worn once.
Very many that I've given away. I love shoes.
So do you wear them and then just give them away? Or you just wear them, just put them somewhere, you just have like a whole rack of...
I give them away. Sometimes I give them to my workers. Sometimes I tell them, go and sell if you want to go and sell.
Yeah.
Here are 50 pairs. Go do what you want to do with them. Want to wear them? Sour.
What's the most expensive shoe you've bought?
I don't know. Probably about... Ish. You know, I don't even know. I'm just brought shoes and I'm told, give me this much, and I give.
And then would you ever know how much you've spent the entire time you started buying shoes?
No, impossible. It's a lot. I mean, by the time you buy like 300, 400 pairs of shoes, it's a lot of money.
Zimefika 300, 400 pairs of shoes?
The ones that I've bought?
Yes.
They're more than 500.
Pairs of shoes?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I need one pair. I feel like I've become needy in this.
My closet.
Right? I've become needy in this.
A lot of shoes and a lot of African Boy.
Yes. By the way, African Boy by Jukes. Yeah. And does he pay you to promote? I know you guys are friends, but you do wear a lot of, African Boy brand.
Because I believe in the brand.
Yeah. Okay. When do you guys start your friendship?
Ages ago. Oh my God, Jukes had just finished university and he had just gone back to Tanzania. And I went and I met him and he was still with Vanessa. But he's a very good friend of mine. He's one of those people I can pick up the phone or just appear in Dar es Salaam. I can appear at his doorstep and I'll spend a week there.
Wow.
Yeah. He's the nicest person. If he comes to Nairobi, I host him. He's my boy forever. Whatever he wants from me, I'm his boy for life. Yeah.
And I know you know his secrets. And right now people are talking about his girlfriend. Do you know her?
Yes.
What's her name? And
you ask him. You ask him.
Call him and I call him and
just call him and ask him. He'll tell you.
But Maina doesn't want to tell us about that particular secret. So
si zangu ni zake, muulize. The girl is out there for everyone to see. Sindio?
We don't know her yet.
But you've seen her.
Like not the
best. Yuko? Muulize. Takujibu yule.
Tunasikia ni Rwandese woman, but anyway, since Maina doesn't want to let the cat out of the bag.
Jukes.
You
call Jukes, yes.
I just called Jukes.
You call Jukes.
No problem.
I'll give his number. Call him.
Hey, for real? Oh, Jesus Christ. This, hey. What car are you driving right now?
I'm a BMW buff.
Yeah.
So I've got an X6. It's my 4th X6. I just love X6s.
You have 4, or you just... sold the rest.
I just, after 3 years, get the latest one. 3 years, get the latest one.
Yeah.
3 years, get the latest one, yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have like a lot of, so many cars at the same time?
No.
Yeah.
You only have one ass. How many cars can you drive?
Very true. How much does that cost you?
The car? I don't know. Come on, I think 15 or 16 million.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
If you don't spend on yourself, what are you going to spend on?
No one.
Thank you.
No one at all.
Yeah.
Also, let's talk about Shiro. Where is she?
Shiro is in Nairobi.
Oh, okay.
She's back.
She's back.
Yeah.
Are you guys still friends?
Very.
Because, you know, Kageni.
Shiro, my baby.
Shiro is your baby.
Yeah.
Yes, not just friendship. Shiro is your baby, but by your baby you mean she's your girlfriend.
Shiro is my baby.
Shiro is just your baby. And then Kageni keeps asking you, kama hutaki kumuoa, tuambie tukutafutie mtu mwingine.
Well, you assume it's me who they want to. Maybe she don't want me to marry her. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. But we have a great time when we're together.
Yeah.
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 Here or in Miami.
Yes.
Yeah.
You made headlines when you went to Miami, and then that particular video.
No. We went to Miami on holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the two of you went to oh, it's not like I assumed that. How? Ebu, tell me
Miami, went to Miami, and she paid for everything. She paid for the Miami trip, hotels, drinks, everything. It was on Shiro.
So,
Welcome to Miami. So Shiro.
Okay.
That trip was on her. She's a good girl.
Yeah. So you can pay, she can pay, no problem.
No problem. She's a girl with money.
Yeah.
She's got means.
Yeah.
And a free spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you love about Shiro?
She's the most fun person ever. Yeah. Fun, she's the most vulnerable, but the strongest.
Yeah.
She didn't need anything from anyone. And she always has the best intentions, whatever situation you present her with.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I find very unique. Yeah.
Of course, it's very limited, you know, photos, videos of you with Shiro. Why is that particular life important to you? Like, not just showing everything. You could be a power couple in Kenya and make money together.
I don't understand this power couple thing. First of all, never make it public until it's permanent. Ever. Number two, you're never going to see my friends. Never going to see my family.
Yeah.
It's this my life, not theirs. I chose this life. They did not. This life of, and I love, you know me, I'm the biggest fan of Diana B.
Yes.
But nothing to do with Bahati, me, I can't. I cannot live that life.
Right.
How do you jiandika like that every day?
Because the fans want to know.
I'm about to have lunch. Go to YouTube.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
In fact, let me tell you, Maina, if you had a reality show and then bring Shiro in, it would be the most selling reality show ever.
Why? Maybe that's not me.
Yeah.
That's just not me.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Let me just say that. Or maybe I can't live that life. But Diana B, on this, I love you.
Yes.
Yeah, I love you, Diana B.
Yes, and I know you love so many other people you love. I know you love Guardian Angel, Nyashinsky, Harmonize.
I love Harmonize is my boy. Diamond is my boy.
Yeah.
Huda, I love Huda Monroe.
Ooh.
I love Huda so much.
Yeah.
She's the nicest girl ever.
You know, just like her, 'cause she's nice.
She's beautiful, she's pretty, she's got a great body. I love what she does. She lives for herself, and that's what I love.
Would you say she's your celebrity crush apart from Sanai Tande?
No, Sanai is oof. Oof. Sanai is woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huda is a good friend. Good conversation. Let's have a drink. Laugh, friend. Yeah.
What song are you jamming to right now?
Wow. Dior is bang in my car.
Yeah.
I've got and of course Rude Boy. You know me, I just love anything Rude Boy does.
Yeah.
He's a very talented guy. And I love the way they've grown since I met them in 2006. The way they've grown. So I've got a lot of Rude Boy in my car. A lot of Nigerian stuff is what's really rocking, yeah.
What do you think about Kenyan music?
It's wonderful. It's great.
Have you come around somebody saying, Maina loves to promote a lot of bongo music?
No, I play a lot of Sauti Sol.
Yeah.
I play a lot of Nadia. I play the OG, although we are not a hip-hop station.
Yeah.
But there are still one or two of the OG that I gotta drop.
Yeah.
What you need is, okay, let me put it this way. I play 32 songs in one morning. And this is what I tell people. Even Diamond. The songs Diamond has done that I've never played. The songs Harmonize has done that I've never played.
Yeah.
Do you know I played Never Give Up once? By Harmonize.
Yes.
I told him it's rubbish.
For real?
Yeah, me I tell them it's rubbish. If it's rubbish, it's rubbish. I've got 32 songs I can play. That's what the time allows.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna play your song, I need to remove one of those 32. I need to replace a Whitney Houston song with your song.
Yeah.
That's your competition. Yeah.
How do I get Maina to play my song?
It's gotta be great. I told you, Harmonize, Diamond, even Juxi.
Yes.
Some I tell him, oh, bro, hapa hapana.
For it, you tell your own friend like, oh, rubbish.
Me, I tell you to your face,
Yeah.
this is nonsense.
If you ever told Diamond where, this song I don't like.
I told him, I don't like where you're going. Maybe to you it's progression. Me, I prefer, and I miss the Diamond who used to sing.
What does he do now?
Now, the new EP, he's done a lot of singing, and I appreciate him for going back to that. When he went the giddy way, I think when he did Kina JJ, he thought, woo, this is working. So he went on that tip,
Yeah.
but he forgot there are people who, from before,
Yeah.
they loved his voice.
Yeah.
And Diamond can sing, really sing. And I told him, I was not a fan of the stuff he did. There's a period of like a year I played very little Diamond. Because I know what my audience wants. I'm a station that plays a lot of melodies. You need to sing along. It needs to be a melody you can remember way after. And we had a problem. We test music here on Classic. I tell my producers, go and test this song. It doesn't test well. I tell him I can't play. Kenyans didn't like it. We ask Kenyans, here, listen to this song. Do you like it? Yeah, fine, we'll play it. Yeah.
So there is a criteria.
There's a criteria. There's a music committee, and every song is tested in the public. Nothing gets on air until it's tested. If it's tested and it scores well, it gets on. Yeah. So your stuff has got to be banging. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much also for telling us that, because many of us never knew, by the way.
No one's gonna play a song just because you're Kenyan. Imagine, no, it won't work. Yeah.
By the way, right now, may he rest in peace. Nilikuwa ni sheme, guy. Jesus. Yes. Mzee Kibor. Who do you think should replace him as the chairman of men's conference?
Ask these Kenyan men. Why are you asking me?
You don't have like an opinion of something?
Nothing.
Like Kenganyi maybe.
You know. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Chairman.
Yeah.
You've taught me a lesson about prioritizing your happiness. But this men's conference thing, I think it has died with you. Yeah.
When you die, what do you want people to remember you for?
How I made them feel. Not what I did. I don't want a road named after me. I don't want anything.
For real?
No.
Like,
I just want people to remember how they felt when we interacted on air. That's it.
You wouldn't want even zinaitwaje the sanamus, what do we call them in English?
Statues. Yes. For what? Those things celebrate people for what they did or what they said. But what matters is how you make people feel. Yeah. Because people forget the rest. Yeah. That statue will be crapped on by a pigeon. There's nothing you're gonna do about it. Yeah.
And I just want to say thank you so much for, waking us up in the morning in the matatu. We are just like, yes, Maina. And for making us feel good every morning.
Thank you. And you're not to mention matatus and do these. You guys are my guys, kabsa. Yeah. They're really big supporters of me, and I really appreciate that. But it's a pleasure. It's not work to me. Yeah. It's not a job.
Yeah. And Maina, let me tell you, we had so many questions, but we'll have maybe to have another interview to finish up.
We'll need to. Maina Kageni Limited is now getting late. Yeah. So, but thank you so much. Anytime.
Thank you so much, Maina. We really appreciate it.
And keep up the good work. Really appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Tell Diana B. on this. Diana B, what's up? Hey, you leave Anna. Hey, me, I'm always on our page. I'm like, ooh. Diana day so corazon. We. Acha nisiseme. Alikuwa natoka gym.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching. My name is Kalandu Musimi. Thank you so much. Behind the camera is the one and only Saidi Abdallah. Yes, and of course, Maina has promised us to have another interview so that to Malaysia all we have been saying because of time. Asante sana.
Cheers, my darling.
Okay, thank you. Bye.